What's going on, guys? Coach Carruthers here, and today I want to go over the overhead press with you using dumbbells. Now, the first question I want you to ask yourself is, should you be doing overhead press with weight? Now, I'm going to give you a simple test for you to try, and then if you cannot do this test, then you need to work on some mobility with your shoulders, some stability in the shoulder blades, and some mobility in your thoracic spine and core stability. So I know I just listed off a couple things there. I'll go over that again later, but make sure you watch this whole video to get every point that I'm going to make today. Okay, so let's go into the test. Very simple, no equipment's needed. All I want you to do is put your arms out in front, straighten out, and you're going to raise it up overhead as far as you can. All right, now here's the thing that I want you to do is film yourself so you can see where any breakdown that you might have. And here's the things I want you to watch out for in this video is when you are going overhead, does your ribs flare out? So you have to extend your spine like this to get into that overhead position. That tells me that there is a core stability issue. So you need to get those ribs pushed down while going overhead in this position here. Now, the other thing is your low back. Does your low back have to super arch to get into this position? Again, you gotta push those ribs down, but tuck in the hips just a little bit, squeeze the butt while you go in that overhead position here. Or maybe you have one side going in that top position, the other side is just a little stuck here like this. Then one side there's a mobility issue, so it would be best to work on that before you try and do this with weight. Okay, so that's the first thing I want you to do is try that test and see, are you capable of getting your bicep next to your ear without compensating down the rest of the body here. Add some weight here, grab your dumbbells, and we are going to start in a standing position. Now, just like in the test, I want the ribs braced, butt squeezing here, so we don't want our ribs to flare out or your low back to arch here. And then we're gonna get the weight right here on the shoulder. Elbows are out in front of you. You don't want elbows flared out for your overhead press. That's gonna put a lot of strain in your shoulders. That's not what we want. So bring your elbows about 45 degrees. And then from here, you're going to drive the weight up overhead, and you're gonna come right back down to your starting position. Again, you don't want your ribs to flare out like this. So keep your core braced, ribs pushed down, drive the weight up, bring it back down. Now, what if you have one side weaker than the other? What if you're pressing overhead and this one goes up quick, but this side just struggles behind just a bit? Here's what you want to do. Drop the weight, lower the weight, and then do single arm pressing. All right, we can do this standing, but we can also do this in a half kneeling stance, taking our legs out of the equation. Less coordination is needed. And we're gonna start with your weaker side first. With that weight, drive the weight up, bring it back down. Again, same in this position, ribs push down, drive that weight up. Perform your reps and perform the same reps on your stronger side. Yes, I know, the stronger side may be able to do more reps, but if we want a more balanced strength between the sides, you want to start with the weaker side and be the guide. Let the weaker side be your guide for the stronger side. If you found these tips helpful, please let me know in the comments, share it, like it. Have a great day.